Independent candidate for Arlington County Board. My opponent this year, the incumbent Matt DeFronte, he dipped out already? All right, well, wherever he is, hi Matt. I am very much a progressive, fighting for ending the housing crisis, prioritizing public safety, and bringing true accountability and reform to Arlington County. Now, people ask me, well, you're a progressive, you have progressive values. Why are you running as an independent? Honestly, because throughout my entire life, I voted for Democrats, Republicans, Green Party, even Libertarians. I myself being Libertarian. So to now try to run as a partisan just doesn't agree with me. I would much rather do what I can for an independent cause outside of partisanship. After all, political parties can do good work, but partisanship is a disease. So with that, I want to make sure that everyone knows and remembers that part about partisanship. That's a big theme with me. With ending the housing crisis, that means doing everything we possibly can, and all of the above approach, using every tool in the toolbox, especially missing middle. That is the big controversy this year, isn't it? Everyone's talking about that. I have done Arlington County Fair, Clarendon Day yesterday, farmers markets, and just canvassing, and everybody wants to talk about missing middle. It is desperately needed. It is not scary, it is hopeful and wonderful, and we desperately need it for the future of this county. Now, unfortunately, Matt doesn't really agree. He wants to cut out the most affordable part of missing middle, which is kind of the whole point of missing middle, right? He wants to get rid of the scary eightplexes, and whatever you think of that, big towering apartment buildings looming over single-family homes. In reality, what it means is what it's always meant: garden apartments, garden condos, wonderful, beautiful things in our county that we want to cherish and preserve. But now we're wanting to not build more of them. It's insanity, right? I want to preserve all of missing middle and push it forward, not just pick and choose the parts that we want in certain neighborhoods and not others. Prioritizing public safety. Well, of course, that's where the complacency of partisanship comes in. We desperately need things that most people don't think of as, public safety. Most people think of just cops out on the streets, right? But no, it's also mental health and substance abuse treatment, and we've fallen far behind. We're making some little moves here and there, but in true county board fashion, they do a little bit towards the goal, they stop, and then they pat themselves on the back. Job well done. We are probably about 1/3 of the way where we need to be for mental health and substance abuse treatment beds here in this county. At about 30, 32, and some of those are in the county jail. You have to be arrested in order to access those beds, those facilities. We're only like 1/3 of the way. We need to do a hell of a lot more for mental health and substance abuse. It is something that impacts each and every one of us, our family members, our loved ones, our neighbors, and to just settle with 32, 36 beds for treatment, it is not sufficient. We also get to the almost religious devotion to partisanship with election reform. There is the Civic Federation Tiger Team. I won't go down that route, but it is an excellent organization that is doing a lot to recommend things to change our county governance and local elections. I love going down this nerdy, wonky hole called ranked choice voting.
You can wrap it up.
All right, I'll wrap it up.
To acknowledge the time limit that all the other candidates have been sticking to.
Sure. Ranked choice voting is something where you can rank the candidates instead of just having to pick one. You can allow yourself to vote for the person you really want to be in office without wasting your vote. Unfortunately, Matt is also against ranked choice voting because he does not, quote, want non-Democrats to win. Now, no matter how much of a Democrat you are, that should scare you. And with that, I will say, my name again is Adam Theo, independent for Arlington County Board. I bring a little bit of spice to my speeches. You can find me at theoforarlington.org. I have campaign literature and for you to sign up for an email list. That is a great way for you to stay in touch. November 8th. Thank you very much. I have pushed my limits, but